This Patagonian nation is a beautiful kaleidoscope of contrasting landscapes, with mountains, plains, jungles, and oceans. Because of its peculiarly long shape, Chile has a climate that ranges from one of the driest deserts in the world in the north to a climate that is suitable for cold weather wildlife like penguins in the far south of the country. Chile, along with Argentina and New Zealand, is one of the countries that are geographically closest to Antarctica. The southern region has a rich history of being visited by explorers due to the fact that until the Panama Canal was constructed, all ships that traveled around the world had to pass by its tip. Additionally, the nation is home to a renowned wine area that welcomes a great number of wine enthusiasts on a yearly basis. The following is a list of some of the top tourist destinations in Chile. However, before we start our countdown, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. 10. La Serena. This village in northern Chile is considered to be the second oldest in all of Chile. It is home to a city brimming with beautiful architecture and a beach that is always warm and golden. La Serena is known as an intellectual town, and it features a lot of amazing attractions that live up to this reputation. Some examples of these attractions include an archaeological museum and an astronomical observatory. Those who enjoy being outside will have a great time biking through the Ilki Valley, swimming, snorkeling, diving, or hiking through Isla Damas, and going to the national park at Fray Jorge. 9. Santiago. The nation's political and cultural life both revolve on the nation's capital city. There is a lot to see in Santiago, Chile, ranging from the high mountain views of the Cerro San Cristobal Park to the hidden history of the writing retreat used by the poet Pablo Neruda. Skiing in Valle Nevado or Portillo, sampling wine at Vina Aquitania, or going to one of the country's best museums, such as the Museo Chile de Arte Precolombio or the Museo de la Moda, are among the most popular things to do in Chile. There are wonderful options for hiking in the surrounding countryside, such as the steep slopes of Cajón de Maipo, for people who do not wish to spend all of their time in the city. 8. Chiloé Island. After Tierra del Fuego, Chiloé Island is the largest island in the Chiloé archipelago, which is located in the Los Lagos region of Chile. Chiloé Island is also the second largest island in South America. Chiloé possesses very distinctive architecture and a distinct way of life, in part due to the fact that it is geographically separated from the rest of Chile. In an effort to convert the people of the archipelago to Christianity, the Spaniards who arrived in the 16th century and the Jesuit missionaries who arrived in the centuries that followed built hundreds of one-of-a-kind wooden churches. The end result was a blending of Catholicism with the beliefs of Chile's indigenous people. 7. Iquique. This stunning beach and casino town features a lively seafront and stunning Georgian architecture from the 19th century, such as the Astorga Palace. Iquique is sometimes referred to as the Monte Carlo of Chile, and it has a lot to offer anyone who enjoys having fun in an uninhibited manner. Guests staying at this location have the opportunity to spend their days surfing some of the most famous waves in the world, paragliding, or sandboarding along the shore. A trip along the wooden sidewalks of the historic mining town or the cobblestone street of Baquedano provides a glimpse into an earlier economic boom time period. Last but not least, the incredible nightlife features glamorous gaming, outstanding restaurants, and shopping in the duty-free sector. 6. Chilean fjords. There are a significant number of fjords and channels that run down the southern coast of Chile, and they are the only passageways that go to this portion of Patagonia. Sailing in this area can be a once-in-a-lifetime adventure for the right person. The majority of the journeys begin at Puerto Montt and continue on to Carretera Austral, Laguna San Rafael, and Puerto Natales respectively. The tour takes travelers through days of desolate fjords, up close and personal with glaciers, and with breathtaking sunsets over the Pacific Ocean. The canals get more constricted as one travels south. Travelers may see whales, a variety of birds, and sea lions when they are out and about. 5. Valparaiso. Pablo Neruda, a famous Chilean poet, was enamored by the magnificent anarchy of this hard-working industrial port town located along the coast of central Chile. It was the first city in Latin America to establish things like a volunteer fire department, making it a pioneer in urban development. In addition to its origins in the working class, Valparaiso is well known for the underground street art movement that has emerged there. The city of Valparaiso is most well known not for its unique tourist attractions but rather for its vividly colored homes, thriving nightlife, and breathtaking beachfront vistas. 4. Chilean Lake District. This expansive and verdant volcanic valley landscape may be found all the way from Puerto Montt in the south to Temuco in the north. It is home to snow-capped volcanoes, crystal-clear lakes, and thickly forested mountains. Before the arrival of Europeans, the Lake District was densely forested and inhabited by the Mapuche people. The Mapuche were one of the few South American tribes to avoid being assimilated into the Incan countries before the arrival of Europeans. There are still some stunning areas that have not been developed, such as Los Alerces National Park, which is sometimes referred to as Chile's Yosemite. These mountains are only 2,000 years old, making them far younger than any other mountains in North America. As a result, they are taller and more ragged than anything else in the region, making the journey here well worth it. 3. San Pedro de Atacama. San Pedro de Atacama, which is located in the Antofagasta region of Chile and is perched high on a plateau, is surrounded on all sides by numerous mountains, lakes, and rock formations. The small town, which is located not too far from the border with Bolivia, is a very popular tourist destination due to the breathtaking landscapes and scenery that it offers. It is frequented by travelers from both within Chile and from other countries. Although San Pedro is a lovely and scenic place to visit, with a laid-back atmosphere and bustling cafes, the majority of tourists only use it as a base from which to explore the area around it. You won't have any trouble making arrangements to travel to the amazing Atacama Desert or any of the other impressive pre-Columbian archaeological sites and ruins that are located in the area from the heart of the town. The otherworldly Valle de la Luna, which has an appearance that is quite similar to that of the moon, and the El Techo geysers, which shoot out so high into the air, are two of the many attractions that can be found in this region. In addition to this, there is also the possibility of seeing pink flamingos at Laguna Chaxa and ancient petroglyphs in Rainbow Valley. Both of these attractions are open to the public. The nightlife is a little bit different here. The main attraction is Star Tours, as this is one of the darkest spots in the world and offers the chance to see the night sky unpolluted. The nightlife is a little bit different here. 2. Torres del Paine. On the very tip of Chile's southernmost peninsula is where you'll find the Towers of Blue National Park, which is a glaciated location. The park gets its name from the presence of 3 enormous pillars inside its boundaries, and in addition to them, it contains a number of horns, or other mountains, as well as lakes formed by glaciers. There are a variety of ways to go around this park, including multi-day hikes, catamaran rides, and tours in minivans. A select selection of the tour companies also provide equestrian excursions to a number of the attractions in the area. The majority of the park is only accessible on foot, and there are a number of good tour organizations that offer assistance with carrying gear and preparing meals for 5 to 7 day hikes in the park. 1. Easter Island. Easter Island is still one of the most puzzling places on the planet despite its proximity to central Chile, which is more than 3,500 kilometers away. This treeless island with hundreds of giant hollow-eyed statues carved by its Polynesian visitors is a beautiful yet eerie example of human artistic achievement. The statues were carved by the island's visitors. In addition to visiting these statues from a respectful distance in order to avoid large fines and climbing the rocky plains, travelers here can enjoy 2 white sand beaches with off-coast diving, an extinct cinder cone, and a variety of native run tours that offer views of things that are unique and well worth it. These are the top 10 places to visit. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out more about your dream destinations. There are more links below about travel tips and so many more. Let us know your thoughts and suggestion for our next video in the comments below.